Back to turn this light
That's
on.
okay.
No,
No, it was fading anyway. I got to get fresh. Forgot to
Can
bring
you still
my.
see me? That's
Yes.
all right if you can't. I'm always hoping.
I'll put you in the witness protection thing, you know. All right, so real brief. Let's talk a little bit about the gold market and like how it's kind of,
Well,
you know, and is it a good investment? Blah blah blah.
well, yeah, I'm uncertain right now, to be perfectly honest with you. There was a time when gold was at $200, $250, $300, $350, and I would have advised invest in gold. And even when gold jumped to 1,000, I still thought invest in gold. Gold has risen all the way up to $1,900 an ounce. It's amazing. Those are amazing numbers. And now it's dropped down in the 1,500s. Actually, today it has jumped up again to the 1,600s. The gold market has everything to do with the dollar and the economy, and our economy is very, very weak. The dollar is very weak, and so the gold is staying strong. How much weaker is our economy going to get? How much weaker is the dollar going to get? I don't know. There was a time at the beginning of this recession, you could see it coming, and you knew, buy it now, because, and we did. We were paying people, every day they walked through the door, we gave them all the money for the gold. And how we made our money was, we didn't sell it that day. We held on to it because we could tell the market was going to move. Now, if I buy the gold from you, I buy it today, and I try to sell it today because I'm uncertain where the market is going to go. You know, they're trying to, you know, stimulate the economy, and one last few weeks the dollar got stronger, the gold dropped from 16, we were all the way up in the high 1600s a couple of months ago. And then the dollar got stronger, gold dropped down into the 1500s, and it's been staying down there and playing down there for a while. And like I said, just today it's up to 1,600 an ounce. And where is it going to go from there? Some of my business associates believe that it will go higher. I, on the other hand, I'm uncertain. I would not give the advice to buy gold now, nor would I tell somebody not to buy gold either. I don't know. I don't know what the dollar is going to do. So if you have a sense of what you think the dollar is going to do, that should be your decision whether to or not to buy gold, on what you base the value of the dollar.
Real quickly, how do you know if you're getting a good price from Joe Blow Gold?
Well, do your homework. You know, go stop at 2 or 3 places. Shop me last, please, because I guarantee you I'm going to pay you the highest dollar for your gold. But that's the only way you're going to be able to tell, is to go to a couple of places. Listen, everybody has to make a living, and that's, you know, that's just life. They have an overhead. You can't expect people to give you all the money. If gold is trading at $1,500 an ounce, they're not going to give you $1,500 an ounce because they have to pay their bills. And quite frankly, retail sales are down. Now, we're still selling diamonds because of our prices, but our gold bracelets, people aren't buying gold bracelets and gold necklaces anymore because it's too expensive. They've gone over to silver, which is another, again, that's another discussion on whether we should invest in silver or not. But it's trading pretty high right now at $27 an ounce. But I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
No, it's good. No, I think, no, I got plenty there. That was good.
Okay, because I totally lost it.
No,
I was going with something and I was
and
going
you
to
know,
say
and
something
it's
I thought-
so good when you mention, you know, you credibilize your comments by saying, you know, go look at other places, take it to other places.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That just to me is
Yeah.
worth its weight in gold. Okay.
Oh, I know what I was saying too. I was talking about that their jewelers aren't selling as much, and they need to pay their bills. They need to cover their overhead. They need to pay their employees. So they need to make money. So if gold is trading at 1,500, there isn't a jeweler around that's going to pay you 1,500 in this unstable market. Back when gold was at 1,000, or the market was, you know, the dollar was tanking and the gold was rising, you could pay all the 1,500 because you knew tomorrow it was going to be 1,550 and next month it was going to be 16. They can't do that today, and neither can I. But so it's in their best interest to go from place to place to place. See who's giving what. Everybody's going to make a little money, but who's making the least amount of money? That's in their best interest. Okay, shop me last. Okay, there we go.
Okay, Kojak.
Kojak. I like it.
Talk a little bit about actual value versus emotional value, and why some, you know, a customer, you know what I mean, like thinks, how the emotional value plays into it, it's micro, you know.
Well, and see, and this is what I love about my job. When men are coming in and women are coming in to get engaged, there's a whole emotional thing going on, and it's about the love and commitment for each other, and she has this whole idea of what she feels she should have, and that's great. And I want to help them find the perfect piece for them. So I try to mix a little bit of romance and, you know, all of that beauty with a good sense of investment. So, for instance, a customer will come in and they want all the bling, and there's bling out there that, you know, you can pay all the money for. And what I try to encourage is, yes, let's stay with the romance, but let's get most of your money into the center diamond for your investment. But then again, you have to realize that the mount, which is beautiful, it really is beautiful, and a tremendous amount of labor, they're not going to get any real return on that. And they need to know that up front. And then, once you know that you've fulfilled your obligation by educating your customer and telling them, yes, this is beautiful, this is going to cost you X amount of dollars, again, our price will be wholesale, but their return on that will be minimal. And then you go ahead and go with that. I don't know how else to explain that, but yeah.
Great. Explain some of the terminology here thrown around out there. Well, you kind of already did it, like with inclusion.
Oh, here's a perfect one. This I think irritates me more than anything else. I hear jewelers say this all the time. There's a lot of carbon in your diamond. Okay, I studied with GIA, the Gemological Institute of America, and also the Gem School of America. If you are a diamond expert, and I am, you'll know that a diamond is made of carbon. So to say that the diamond is loaded with carbon, of course it is. It is carbon. That's the diamond. What they're seeing is inclusions, different elements that are found in the diamond, which is formed in the earth hundreds of miles below the surface, and that's what it is. It's inclusions. It's little bubbles, little air bubbles. It's a different form of the carbon. It's taken on a different color or a different line. So a jeweler, when he says, there's a lot of carbon in here, yeah, you want to just not walk, but you want to run out that door and get to the next jeweler who knows that the diamond is carbon. Wow. I hear it all the time. I mean, I do. I really, really do.
Oh.
God.
That's like a used car dealer going,
But
you know, I had a guy in here yesterday looking for a model just like that.
But I don't want the jewelers to hear that.
I know,
Because
no.
now they're going to change and they'll start calling it inclusions. I don't want to educate them. But anyways.
Okay. Oh,
That's
all
one.
right.
That's it. But you said terminology. Am I still working?
Yep, you still are.
Okay. You said
Sorry about that.
terminology, and I want to get my water. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That was fun.
Okay. Just give me, let's see, let me make sure you're still framed up. I should just start another file anyway. Go back to where you were, or you're good?